Hi everyone. What I'm going to do is show you how to change the cabin air filter on a 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. I've looked at YouTube for instructions on how to do this, and the best one I found was one for a 2014 Santa Fe, and I figured it couldn't be too much different for the 16s, and I was right, it's not. Actually, Hyundai has made it even simpler to change the cabin air filter on the new ones than on the older models. So let's get to it. The hardest, you don't need any tools. The most difficult thing about this whole process is swinging the glove box down. What you have to do is first empty the glove box, because you have to swing it all the way down, and if you have stuff in it, it will fall out. On the right hand side of the opened glove box, you'll see a dampener right there, and it's got those little plastic clips, and I found this is the hardest part of the whole process. If you have strong fingers, you should be able to squeeze those two tabs together and it just slips out. But actually, I'm going to try this. It just slips off. You don't even have to squeeze it. So that's done. The second and third things you have to do is, in the glove box, see those little twist things right there. There's one on each side. That's the right side. Here's the left side. You have to take those out, and what those do is they stop the glove box from opening all the way down. They're easy to undo. All you do is turn them like that, turn them a quarter of a turn, lift up on the glove box just a little bit to take the pressure off of it. Then you just kind of have to play with this thing to get it out, and it comes out. You'll see the hole right there, and it's kind of a funny shaped cam thing, but anyway, I don't think, let's see, there's not a right and a left. They're interchangeable. Let's get the other one out. Sorry for the awkward camera movements, and the other one comes out just as easily. Now, with those out, the glove box can swing all the way down. And if you get down and look in there, there is the cover on the air filter. On the older models, there was a tab on both sides that you had to loosen up. But on the newer ones, like I said earlier, they've made it even simpler. There's just one side. What you have to do is squeeze these two tabs together right here, just like that, and pull out on this cover, and it's got a little tab over here on the left-hand side that fits into the slot right up there. Easy as pie. Set that aside for a moment, and there's the filter, the white thing. In earlier models, they had a plastic carrier frame for the filter. Well, they've done away with that in this one, and now you just have the filter. So you pull the thing out, and that's it. This one isn't really too dirty. The reason I wanted to replace it is because when I first turned the AC on, that you get kind of a funky smell coming out of the vents, and it takes a couple of minutes for that to clear up. So this, I live in Florida, and it's very humid down here, and I suspect what has happened is that with it being so humid, a filter is the perfect place for mold and gunk to grow, and it stinks if you let it sit for a while. And when you turn on the AC, that stink goes right into your car. So Anyway, unfortunately, I don't have a new air filter. I didn't think it was going to be this easy to change it, so I didn't bother to go get one. But I'm going to put this one back in. I did spray a little Febreze on it just to kind of freshen it a little bit, and I did knock some of the bigger pieces out. But anyway, I'm going to put this back together. It goes in. You just reverse the steps to, oh, it does have a directional, airflow directional arrow on it. See that little arrow right there? The airflow direction is from the top down through it. So just make sure that you get that arrow pointed in the correct direction. I think this thing, it should go in there even one-handed pretty easily. There it goes. And you just kind of have to push it back in. No problem. And we just do the reverse. Put the little tab here on the cover. Put that in. Oops. It helps if you have it oriented in the proper direction. And you just line up that thing. Tab, push it back in until it snaps, and that's it. Now you have to put your glove box back together, so swing it up into place. And sorry for the awkwardness here. Stick this thing in there and turn it. The left one's in. This really couldn't be much simpler. And just give it a quarter of a turn. That's it for that. Now the last thing we have to do is put the dampener arm back on, and just reach in there and grab it, put it in, pop it into place, and that's it. So it really doesn't take as long as what it has taken me, because I've had to do most of this one-handed. But it's a really very, very simple operation. Now all I have to do is go down to Pep Boys or Advance or any of your other local auto supply hardware places, buy a replacement filters, and pop the thing in. Save yourself $70. The local Hyundai dealer wants $70 to replace that thing. So anyway, that's it. Hope it helped you.